so-called nigga Latino in America, it's got to change, bro. Drastic. You ain't paying attention to what's going on, man. You gonna get caught out there. You wanna do some rash, and you gonna bow down to Esau Edom.
Right. 16:21. Behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon earth that they should in great confusion.
And this isn't this that what's going on now?
Great confusion.
Yeah, we are chilling, we eating. Everybody's able to eat and drink and eat and
be merry and
have,
shit.
Be merry,
you know?
have a good time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know, go wine tasting with your girl. You know what I'm saying? On the weekend. Guess what? War
Today was
is
a good
being
day.
is being furnished. You know what I'm saying? Food uncertainty is increasing.
Yep.
All that's going to culminate to judgment. If you have ears here, you better pay attention. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Going back on you. I had this lady that I work with. She said that having a meeting talking about I only got 2 vacation planned this summer. I was like, only 2 vacations? Just came back from a concert. She just went on another trip before this. She is living it up.
Every time you see them, they on the plane.
Boy, they shit make me mad.
They make you feel like
I get offended.
You know, you get the kind of hating. Like,
Hell yeah. I can't go nowhere but Dallas.
Right.
I can't pop a bottle. Look at that.
Our vacation is going to see another Kim.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta be on our P's and Q's. You do too much. You're like, I don't know about this brother. This right here. That nigga hung loose too much. You had too much fun. You know what I'm saying? You know?
That's right. Man. And the great miseries are coming. You got it out. You got it.
Yeah, quotes for you. This Sirach chapter 18 and verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face. Yes, that's the grace period ended, man, like Russell went into. Eventually, Sirach 18. Yeah, eventually the Lord ain't finna be having no more mercy. You ain't gonna be able to go to the store. You ain't gonna be able to do all these luxuries and comforts no more. It's gonna be time for people to stand on what they believe in. It's either gonna believe in this system of Esau, or you gonna believe in the Lord. If you believe in the Esau system, he gonna kill a lot of these niggas, man. You wanna wipe down the population. Yep. A lot of you niggas are not in the equation. Right. And us proclaiming that we are Israelites, the so-called Latinos, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Native Americans. I'm talking about those in the truth that's pushing this word, the true doctrine, right? And also those that ain't pushing the true doctrine, because you got Latino only Israelites out there. They more so like low key with it. They don't post videos. They work amongst like prisons and stuff like that. They have a disdain towards the southern tribe. Well, they gonna have to stand on that.
Right.
You so-called black only Israelites, you got to stand on that. Thinking everything about being being black. The articles that you bring out about how good black people is ain't gonna save them. Right. You got Israelites out there that making the ministry is about money. That money's not gonna save you. And that money's gonna be the catalyst to you implode on yourself, because a lot of your congregation is gonna turn on you. Right? So everybody is going to have to stand on what they believe. That's why standing on that rock is so important. Right? Hey, real quick, since I said that, can we get Psalm the 40th chapter? Because it's very important that we push the house.
That's Proverbs 6.
That's the only thing that's going to save us out there. Having that understanding.
Huh?
You know?
Psalms 40:1. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my foot upon the rock and established my goings.
That's right. So things get slippery out here. You know what I'm saying? Bad times are here. You know.
11 for the water.
You know, it's getting uncertain. Conflict is arising. What do you stand on? You stand on Yahusha, that rock. But a lot of people, they're standing on something else.
that stand on the foundation that's not of Yahweh. So they gonna sink like quicksand. A lot of people gonna sink like they're in quicksand.
Man.
Right? Right? Hey, Matthew, the 7th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Around I want to say 28, talking about the whoever builds on me. Go ahead.
This is Rock 27:3 in the GNT. It says, unless you are determined in the fear, it's like it says, unless you are determined in your fear of the Lord, your house is going to come down on you.
Speak on it.
Yeah, like the elder was saying, man. You know, a lot of these people who, a lot of these Israelite camps who built their foundation, you know what I'm saying, on the world, man, and on their own, you know, they ain't built up on that rock, which is Yahushua, man. When this storm comes, as Yahushua gave that parable, you know, when that storm comes, that house is gonna fall. That house is gonna fall, man. You see, because a lot of these dudes are not even, they don't fear the Lord, man. It's clear to see by what they preach, man.
Yeah.
You see
What they do.
Yeah, a lot of people living.
A chief priest, man. You know, he into some wild stuff, man. We ain't gotta, you know, we already know what it is. But those who don't know, you know, you got even sexual perversion in the nation of Israel. Those that are called of Israel out here on the highways and byways. Right? You got sexual perversion going on, man. Right? God's into lewdness, bro.
Man.
You know? God's into some real nasty stuff. There's a lot of backbiting going on amongst these camps.
Yeah.
This guy Shar, Ariala. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, there's a lot of disrespectful activity. Everybody want to talk about the apostles. I don't even know the apostles, but yet you learned your whole doctrine from them. There's a lot of stuff going on, man, that shows that foundation that this in particular person is standing on is not of Yahweh Shah. These trials and tribulations are going to show who truly believes and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It starts with what? Pushing Yahweh Shah, not just right. The Lord. The Lord's not going to save us. Go ahead.
If this Matthew chapter 7, I'm going to start at verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Verse 25. And the rain descended.
So that wise man, right, build upon who? Yahweh Shah. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not.
So you know, think about a house that's been built very well, that was under a hurricane. A hurricane storm. And hurricanes get very, very dangerous for houses, flood and everything like that. You know, that house is built correctly, and of course, other factors, but we just keep it, you know, very rudimentary. That house is built well, it can sustain, you know what I'm saying, a category 1, 2, I dare say 3. Well, that house is a house that's just thrown, right? These certain neighborhoods, they don't even have, like, they don't even have space, like, in between, like, the houses. Like, the sidewalks, it's really not, it's non-existent. It's just really for show. You gotta walk in the streets because it's so small, right? You can tell they just packed with houses in Chardin. Man, those houses like that, they got wear and tear on them in 3-4 years. Foundations already messed up 3-4 years because they was thrown up. Right. Now, a storm happens, great wind and stuff. What do you think will happen to that house, man? It's gonna be blown down. Okay? Go ahead, Art.
This Matthew chapter 7, verse 26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. Verse 27. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell.
Right. Mudslide. So symbolically speaking, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, souls are gonna be in a mudslide. It's gonna go downhill.
Literally.
Because their foundation wasn't Yahushua. Their foundation was themselves. Their foundation was Jesus. Their foundation was Muhammad. Their foundation was getting money because you get this paper, right? And not emphasizing faith. That's what's gonna keep you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna keep you, bro. That's what's gonna keep us.
That's right.
Lord willing, all of us endure, man.
Man.
Let's stand in here, bro.
Let me get this real quick for me.
Come on.
Right what you're saying. I got you. 1 Samuel 12:21, and turn ye not aside, for then should ye go after vain things, which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain.
Go ahead.
You turn aside. Now the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. So now we turn aside against that. Now look at you. You could be let off. You could be left out here caught with your pants down, so to speak, because you put your trust in idols and vain things that doesn't profit you anything. This give you all the profit that you need: protection, direction, everything, man. Correction, guidance. You know. So you want to go after, like you say, you worship a so-called Jesus, believing in your money and your degrees and going back to school and your jet setting. Okay, well, in that day, they ain't gonna deliver you in that time.
Right.
But because you turned aside, you turned away from what the Lord gave us, man, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments, man, to follow to the best of your ability. That was it, huh?
That's right. You just said, you got something else. Break the speaker on. Y'all know.
This is 2 Peter 2, verse 9. It says, Yahweh Shai knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation,
Yep.
and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So the Lord know how to deliver us out of what the temptation, or what's to come. Because it's gonna be what's about to happen. It's gonna be where, as we just mentioned, famine, pestilence. That's basically go hand in hand. And the Lord know how to deliver us. What He say, He's gonna feed His men. He's gonna feed the elect. So we have to have that faith. That's where faith comes in. All right. That is a substance that's not seen, as it talks about in Hebrews 11. We see that when you have that faith, you don't know how it's going to come about, where you're going to receive it from, but the Lord, He'll deliver you out of the time of temptation, the time of hardship. All right? Because He may have, like you say, you might be in the wilderness. Man, I ain't ate or drink. He may have a raven bring and drop you off some bread.
Yep.
Drop you off some food. You never know. But you have that faith, you trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not onto your understanding, the Lord will provide for you. Have anyone ever trusted in the Lord and was forsaken, was founded? Yes. That's how it's gonna be. The Lord said, hey, for His men, He's gonna fight for the ones that's gonna what? Push His name, for one thing, because that's basically setting up that foundation.
Yep.
All right, not putting, as it says in Mark 4, putting your seeds in stony ground. You looking for that good ground. And it starts all with Yahweh Shai, believing and having that faith that He'll get you through these times that are about to come. These going to be some dire times that's about to happen.
That's right. Lean on Him. It's going to be where it's at. Make a spiritual decision.
Right.
Like I said, Lord willing, we all can endure.
Yeah.
Get on that chariot, because you never know what the Most High will do. The Most High is very methodical when it comes to judgment.
Right.
It sets you up for certain things to take you out. And I just pray for all of us that we get that mercy. That's all I got to say. I'm not here saying I got it. Oh, I know I'm good at that day. Shit. Y'all be a fool to say that, man.
That's right.
Be a fool. But I will say this, I believe in Yahweh. That's right. And I hope that the man has mercy on me and all of us standing here.
Man.
Not to get it, Jacob get emotional out here, the razzle-dazzle. Anybody got something? Yeah, go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 10 in the MSG. It says, let each carpenter who comes on the job take care to build on the foundation. It says, remember, there is only one foundation, the one already laid, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. It says, take particular care in picking out your building material. It says, eventually there is going to be an inspection. It says, if you use cheap and inferior materials, you will be found out. It says the inspection will be thorough and rigorous. What is it talking about? The time we coming into, man.
Yep.
Like the brother just read, he read the parable in Matthew 6 about the house, about him that built his house on a rock. The him that built his house upon a rock versus him that built his house upon the sand. You see, like the elder saying, he gave that example. Like you go into these neighborhoods now, you see you see these houses being put up fast, man, and they look beautiful. But until that storm comes, that's when you can see if it was actually built properly, man.
Right.
You see? Which these other camps, they look like they look like, hey, they like they
outside.
Israelites. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh man, it looks good. But when that storm comes, then we're gonna see if they built what foundation they built upon.
Yes,
We
sir.
can already see, but that storm is gonna really that's just gonna be for y'all, man.
Yep.
You see?
It's gonna show.
Here it is, they're building with the wrong material.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
The Most High got them to where they winning. They look like they winning. They look like they
winning.
doing their thing. Conversely, those that's doing the right thing, you know, we're perceived as crazy as hell.
Right.
Yep.
Like, man, these niggas here crazy. Right? But the Most High is going to reveal who he's dealing with in these days. Hey, don't be surprised if the Most High put us all in advantageous situations out there.
Now, real talk.
That'd be the trial of our faith.
Now, but night, real quick. But I just said that when that thunder and roaring come, then we're gonna see what foundation these camps been standing upon, man.
Right.
You know, you got it, bro.
Just a little bit more, I'm gonna read it again. It says, eventually there is going to be an inspection. It says if you use cheap or inferior material, you'll be found out.
That inspection, Revelation 3:10, the whole world gonna be tried.
Ooh,
Damn.
yeah. Yep, that's
The
it.
MOT, oh
That's
boy.
it, bro.
Yep.
Yep. It says you'll be found out. The inspection will be thorough and rigorous. You won't get by with a thing. You see? You ain't gonna be able to just pass by. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Hey, if I work in the industry I work in, man, we have to fix up a property or a unit. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have the inspector of the city before a person can move in. They got to come out and inspect it. Them niggas is thorough, bro. They niggas is checking every little
Wiring
fucking
gotta be
thing.
good.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
They-
Fire
every
extinguisher gotta be in the place it's
fucking
supposed to be in. Yep,
everything,
yep.
bro. And you'll be like, God damn, man. Like, man, this nigga ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But they'll sit there and, bro, that's how rigorous that. Hey, how much more the Lord, man? You see? If a man is rigorous with inspecting something, how much more the Lord, man?
Right.
You see? If he's thorough with inspecting something, how much more the Lord, man? You know?
Right. I know it's this, bro. When you add females and males together, I don't give a damn what organization it is.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when famine happen, these females can't be cute on Instagram on the head wrap. It's gonna be a lot of shit coming out.
There'll be a bunch of hairy leg ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of disgruntled Israelites.
hairy
Got
leg
something to
ass.
say, Lord.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, these tariffs, man, that's one of the things that is imported, all right, from these other countries, these fucking hair weaves, man.
Yep.
That shit gonna slow down.
Oh,
Yep.
A lot of these bitches gonna be, they paying $200 and $300 now. That shit is really, and these bitches gonna be walking around.
Right.
Bitches gonna be walking around through,
A
man.
lot of them be recycling.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Right.
Years be
Yeah.
spraying them hoes down,
combing them hoes out,
pulling them hoes
And
out.
they
Washing them and shit, yeah.
putting the bitch in the washer
That's
and,
why a
and
lot of them be
wash
having to
it.
sit to them. Be
Combing
like,
them
it's that weed.
Yeah, that's-
Sad.
you have
Old
same
ass weed. Like, bitch, you paid for this $200 weed 3 years ago, baby.
That's gonna be bad.
That's not
Ooh.
supposed to last that long.
Right.
Ooh, it's gonna be
You
bad.
spray with this is fresh. This
They
is
go
on your hand.
4-9 and shit on that motherfucker. Soaking this fabuloso and shit.
Yeah, this is like-
Bitch smelling like some goddamn pine tree walking around this motherfucker.
Standing in line talking about what is this smell? And she's standing right in front of you.
Yeah, bitch, you wanna smell
Like
yourself?
mildew. Like, is that mildew?
You know, I don't want to get too graphic. Then you know these women have their periods and shit, man.
Yep.
That's
Ooh. It ain't gonna be cute.
They ain't gonna be cute in that day, man. That's why the Lord telling you to repent and turn back, man. Turn your side back to the correction that He gave us, man.
Right.
Crisis, if you will. Food uncertainty, famine, racial tension,
Yep.
right? Violence. All these things are coming down the pipe.
Yep.
Yeah, but the majority of our people, they're in a slumbering state. That's why it says in Romans, what? It's high time to wake up out of sleep.
That's right.
Right? Wake up and realize that your reality is changing right before your eyes. You know? But a lot of people are too caught up in sports, they're too caught up in dang on entertainment, caught up in themselves now. Now, entertainment is social media. You can be the coolest nigga on planet Earth on Instagram.
No, right?
You got 30K followers and work at Ravina Italian Grill. Nigga, waiter going harder than mug on the internet. Right? So people are consumed with folly.
Folly, right.
Folly is second grade dignity.
Yeah, that's right.
And that folly is going to get a lot of people killed if you stop right now.
Nasty, yeah.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1 in the NLT. Now concerning how and when all this will happen, dear brothers and sisters, we don't really need to write you. For you know quite well that the day of the Lord's return will come unexpectedly like a thief in a night.
Right. And this is what we see going on now, man. It's going to come as a thief in the night to a lot of people. These tears are going to shake up a lot of people, brothers.
Yeah, buddy.
Food uncertainty is going to shake up a lot of people, man. You see what I'm saying? These conflicts that we see, internationally speaking, real soon they're going to be at your back door.
Right.
When you talk to the average person or somebody that's older, you know what I'm saying? Like my father age in the 50s, or the 60s, in the 50s, when you talk to them about conflict and about America declining, they say, well, I'll be dead before that happens. No, you're not going to be dead, bro.
Man.
You're not going to be dead, brother. You're going to be right in the storm with it. You know? The younger people, they're pushing out the day of the Lord. They're saying, oh, you know, when I get older, that'll happen. Then I'll take the truth seriously.
Right. Yeah.
Right? No, brother. You have to make a choice very soon. It's going to happen very quickly. When judgment hit, it's going to hit. It's going to be a day when we all realize the shit's not going back to normal. And it never really has from what, 3-4 years ago.
Right.
Right, from 2020 to now, things haven't been the same, brother. But it's going to be more, it's going to be more apparent towards the masses, right? People going to wake the hell, look the hell up, and they going to be able to beat themselves. Right. Conflict is going to be in their apartment complex. People going to be breaking the doors and things like that.
Man.
I can add, it's like these, like right now, it's still comfortable. These people still have comforts, like the elder said. You know, we're coming in a time where these people not going to be able to feed themselves. Right now, you can go walk right across Bread Zeppelins right here. You know, these food places and grocery stores are still packed and open right now. But like the scriptures say, the storehouses are going to be empty. You know what I'm saying? That's prophecy, man. These things are going to happen. So you can look forward to the word of the Lord coming to pass. He says to the man that he can't lie, and that his word shall not come back to him void, but it's going to accomplish the thing whereto he said it, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're guaranteed to happen, man. That's why it says in Habakkuk, though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not tarry, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? These things are and hey, even Habshah said, come quickly, man. It's coming quick. Even though it seems like it's been taking a long time, really it hasn't, man. When you actually look at, you know, like the scriptures say, man, you know, and did you have more?
Yes, look, I want to add something to what you're saying too, man. These people look at these things taking place on the planet Earth as just another bump in the road that they'll eventually get over with.
Right.
They'll get to teach their children about longer down the line. Like we used to have to hear about when we in school, they teach you about the Great Depression and all these particular things that happened. You know what I'm saying? These people think this is just another bump in the road, man, not knowing that this is the end of the fucking road. This is the end of the road for America, man.
What's that REM song? It's the end of the world as we know it.
Yeah, I'm bringing this out real quick. This is 1 Peter 4 and verse 7. Straight to the point, it says, but the end of all things is at hand.
Yep.
Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
That's why you read what you read. I need not to write these things unto you. We read what was already written. So now we're in these times where everything is taking fruition for it. Prophecy is speaking, man. You know. Got it.
Right. Hey, what was that? What is that in Ezekiel about that proverb in Israel?
Yeah, Ezekiel 12. Yeah, it's 12. Yeah.
You know. And the Lord is making, like the brother said earlier, man. The priest Doc said, man. The Lord is making His word come to pass, man. It's no longer tarrying, man. You see, everything that's taking place is eventually leading up to the destruction of this place, man. You see, in the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, man. You see.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 21, and it reads, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
Right. Hey, that ain't gonna happen, man. Y'all, man, my grandma said we been with this. They said the end gonna come back then. We been. That second, Second Peter chapter 3, man. See, where's the promise of His coming? You know, that's that proverb that our people have, man. You know.
Now in verse 23 it says, tell them therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shai power, I will make this proverb to cease.
Right. The Lord is gonna make all that shit to stop. Now the Lord is gonna bring to pass His word, man. So when you read in Second Exodus, it tell you how the Lord, He measured the times. You know what I'm saying? He measured everything out, man, and everything will come to pass at its appointed time, man. You see, now is the time for where these prophecies to come to pass, man. The MOTB. All right, that image of the beast being now we're in the time.
God, it says, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand,
They're not over there
and
yet.
the effect of every vision.
They're still going.
They sleep, man. See? They sleep.
Nah, it's still
The Lord put it like the scripture say, the Lord put it.
I don't know where they at.
So when they can't even, they see and they can see not. All right, they hear and they can hear not, man. They can see, you can look
still
out
out
the
there.
earth and see. I mean,
Might
there's
wrap up
something
in
about
a
to
minute.
happen. You see? Something bad about to happen, man. But yet our people believe in these particular leaders of America, telling them peace and safety, man. They believe in they pastors telling them peace and safety. But when our people go to these church houses, man, these pastors ain't talking about shit.
Nah.
You see, what's that nigga Mike Tide? Nigga up there, doing weirdo shit.
Man, you see that nigga, bro?
That's
Mike
the type
Tide.
of shit that goes on in these church houses, man. Niggas miming. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of these niggas ain't. They got the step team, the First Baptist, Sweet Rock Honey step team, man.
Praise team.
Yeah, praise team, man. You know? They doing all that shit. They not telling you. You'll say the face of the plans of what this devil is getting ready to do, man. You see what this AI put this technology in you, man. All right? Drastically reducing your consumption of meat and whatever the dainty that you niggas got right now. That you can go out and get, like your mother said earlier. Red Zephyr, you got all these restaurants. People can just go and indulge themselves freely. But that shit about to stop, man. This man is telling you your ass gonna be measured. He's setting up a system where you're gonna be measured in every aspect of your life. But they're not telling our people this in church in these church houses, man. Even amongst these Israelite camps, they're not saying that, man.
Nope.
Great Millstone is the only one who's screaming this, man. You know? Right.
Giving you the real report. You know?
And everybody got a problem with GMS. That's because we stick to the script, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I got one just to follow up that Goliath real quick. This is Matthew chapter 16. And I'm going to just go ahead and start at the top of verse 1. It says, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted, desired him that he would show them the signs of heaven. Abishai is about to speak. Verse 2, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather. Today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the place of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time?
Right.
Like the brother just mentioned, man. All these things happen in the earth, man. Clear to see. Yet these people don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to Isaiah, what's that, the 6th chapter? Right. You know, where hey, the angels are around these people, blinded. You know, put the blinders on where they can't see. You know, even though they hearing this message, they can't understand it. It don't make sense to them. Though they seeing things, they can't perceive it.
Now that proves them preachers and pastors in these churches don't understand prophecy.
Right.
You keep teaching glad tidings and what a fucking a motivational speech,
Right.
not knowing these people don't prosperity. They're not tying the things that's happening in the world to the scriptures. They don't believe it's in the scriptures, but it's yet happening right before them.
Right. T.D. Jakes passing the torch to his daughter. That's news amongst our people there. You know?
Yeah, yep.
Get the water.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it out. Yeah, prosperity. I couldn't even think
I'm
about
telling you
it.
that they
Damn.
need to reduce the population, man. There's too many people on Earth, man. They're saying that water is not a human right, man. Yeah, it's a privilege. It ain't your right to have water, nigga. It's a privilege. Right. These are the people, and these niggas are in places of authority to make decisions on how your life is gonna be led. You know? Why ain't nobody else screaming out? You Israelite council be screaming to the top of your fucking lungs, man.
Yep.
Nigga, the sword coming. Why you ain't warning, bro? You know?
Yep, this Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. It reads, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Now the new ark is what? The end of this truth, man. Back then, if you wasn't in that ark, guess what? You got caught up in the flood. Now everybody's going to be caught up in the judgments coming here. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. All your money, all the things you trust in, niggas think you know how to fight, whatever the case may be, being mighty ain't gonna save you, man. Right. See, you only that's gonna save you is the Lord. Have mercy upon you.
Man, you better believe all those niggas during the time, like the brother mentioned, the time of Noah. When you read the book of Matthew, it tells you what them niggas was building, marrying, and giving to marriage. So all that shit that them niggas that they cherish so much got destroyed, man. You can just imagine the thought of them niggas why they drowning. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
They see the boat. Man, bro, that's horrible, bro.
Yep.
What the Lord did with the flood was horrible, bro. That was I mean, the niggas the Christians is reading, oh yeah, that was 4 to 7 days. And then, no, niggas was kind of horrible, niggas. You know?
And you know what? It didn't flood right away. It took some days for it. Right. So they kept their life was flat for their eyes until that water overcame them. That's a long time to think about you dying.
Bro, niggas probably trying to climb on mountains and shit. Oh, we good. The water kind of, but the shit keep rising.
Instead of rising. Bro, I'm talking about
hours. Yeah, niggas ran off a little Granny. Granny got the gun. She floating. Yeah. See her floating away. The distance. Yeah. You know? How much more in the second death, man?
Man.
The second death is gonna be, man. Hey,
it's gonna be crucial.
Fire, man. Water and fire. Lord, the Lord know what he's doing, man. You know?
But scripture say he's the king of terrorists, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the two horrible most ways to die. Fire and drowning. You know, getting burned up or drowning, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you go panic under that water, you can't breathe. You go panic.
Yep. That's LA. Real quick one. Ecclesiastes 9:11, going to what the brother Hassan said. Our return is saw under the sun that the race is not the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to man of understanding, nor yet favor to man of skill, but time and change happening to them all.
Yep.
Right? So, you know, you be bold up in that thing, but guess what? You know, you are a strict regimen. You working out 3-4 times a day to get, you know what I'm saying, get swollen up. You think you yoked up, you think you know what you're doing, and a family come along, bro, you can be wrong as hell. Then you ain't got no body, man. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah, that's right.
The most I can say bees in your head and fucking your whole day.
Man.
I was cutting the lawn and some bees.
I know.
Don't know me, man. I ran down the street. I got time. I'm big ass that time. I had something. I gotta fight him.
That shit make you get some yonder, won't it?
Man, say, I started bleeding with my mother. I said, can you just stop, please? Okay, we get it. All right. I had to stop bleeding, dog. Just please stop. I'm serious. I'm like, please. You know, so the more so you think you all big and bad, the more so send some bees on you, just to let you know you ain't shit.
Wow.
Man, bro.
Look at that.
Bro, this bro, the Lord, people will take
Hey, go well.
but if you bad, cold motherfucker,
Yeah, we good.
mess up a toe.
Right.
All you gotta do is jack a toe up.
You see, Dion got two cut off.
Major disadvantage, bro. Big and but your foot, you through. Just from a toe, bro.
Man,
From
come
a
out,
toe, bro.
man, come outside and see a girl just playing at you looking like this. You don't go back inside.
See, he see a praying mantis on the porch. You gonna go in the house. He's like, what the hell this motherfucker doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
The Most High,
These insects,
you know,
boy.
it's funny how the Most High God is so powerful, but yet so insignificant.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize how insignificant they are.
Right.
People's pride on the team. They gonna understand real soon. Like, oh shit, I'm not that significant.
Right. I got one real quick. And for y'all, for you camps and you people out here not mourning. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore,
I can't stand that stupid ass shit.
therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning to me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning,
You got smelled that
nor
something?
speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thine hand. So the fact that y'all not warning Jake, hey bro, the blood is on your hand. These camps got a lot of blood on their hands, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, IUIC got a lot of blood on their hands. You know what I'm saying? But they're not warning. They're over there all worried about marriages and counseling, marriage counseling, all that crap.
ISUPK out there
ISUPK.
got you out there doing military drills.
Yeah.
Whoever pepper spraying and shit, nigga,
Right,
face,
yeah, I saw
how you
that.
shit face red with pepper spray? Fuck is that?
Like somebody gonna wait for you after they pepper spray you. Come on. They ain't gonna pepper spray you and get the whooping your ass.
Right.
That shit is a none. Like, bro, that shit is void, nigga. Stop.
Military training.
Right.
Damn.
That was a way of tasing. That was
Right. Straight up.
That was them. I said tasing. Hazing.
Hazing, yeah, right.
A hazing ceremony.
Right.
You toe bait you, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the mitts, nigga, bro.
Right. The wild ass hooks. Them urban hooks.
Nigga kick that knee one time, his ass through.
Come, one more verse. It's back in Ezekiel 3 and 19. It said, Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So we supposed to be out here warning, man. That's what we doing, man. We out here warning these people, trying to get the blood off our hands, man, so we can deliver our souls, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no blood on our hands. We don't want to be held accountable for these wicked, wicked ass people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah 56 and 10, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs that cannot bark.
Because sleep, bark, sleep. Is it more? Go ahead, finish. I'm sorry. My bad.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Yeah, these ultimately these Christian preachers and pastors, man, dumb dogs. But you got some of these Israelite camps, man, the same dumb dogs, man. A dog is supposed to bark and warn when a threat or intruder, you know what I'm saying, something that's not the usual, that some strange thing come up, or person or whatever. They're supposed to bark, man, and warn. So the dumb dog that's not barking, man, you're not doing your job, bro.
He useful.
You got people actually stopping the dogs from barking.
He useful. What you need him for?
Like, nigga, he doing his job. What you doing? Yeah, so, hey, your job is to bark, man. You know what I'm saying? But they sleeping, slumbering. They ain't on the job, man. And then you're going to get a whole lot of people put to death, man. And that blood is going to be required at your hands. You got to.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
Yeah, they're about passing the plate around, man. These Christians, they do 3 offerings: the love offering, the peace offering, the sidewalk offering.
Right.
They got all these damn offerings, man.
The building fund?
The building fund, yep. I remember that one.
Wall. Nehemiah Wall donate?
All this wicked ass money back, but I thought, according to them, the laws were done away with. You know what I'm saying? Well, that you're a hypocrite. That's, you know, what's that one in? It's one in I believe it's in Job, and goes into that the hypocrite, the robbery in the congregation of robbery or something like that. I believe it's in Job. Gotta go right along with that. You know, talking to these Christian pastors that's saying the laws are done away with. Yet that's in the law, bro. You pass that collection plate around, though. You know. Right. Look at ass niggas, man. Go ahead.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which could never have enough, and they are shepherds